Greetings, it is I, the weird person, whoever people can know me as. I don't know. I play VR Chat a lot, so it makes sense. But to cut it down as best I can, I am Orth Mythic as I go by, and this is an introduction to what I'm doing here. So I'm not surprised that not well, I'm not surprised that people know who I am or what I do for a living. And that's kind of the point of this video. Kind of an explanation to tell people who I am, what I do, and what's happening. This is just the intro video, mind you. So this video is gonna more or less explain to people like what I do and what happens, and then is gonna really bring in everything else that happens afterwards, like going downhill more or less, in a good way, okay, in a really good way. I'm not surprised the fact that it's taken me all this courage to make this video and kind of show it to you. For it being an an introduction, I have this feeling that more or less after I make this video, that's gonna really affect the way I change and make this channel. That's gonna be the biggest thing here. And that means yes, I'm not gonna be using the same avatar a lot, I'm not gonna be speaking the same, I'm not gonna be following the same concept. So there's a lot that's gonna happen. Yeah, in the span of the time I've taken from making the channel to making videos to basically taking on a big hiatus to not make videos and then now back to making videos, that's pretty big knowing that much stuff. This week alone is going to be interesting. Just in this whole week, from the end of April to the beginning of May, basically, this whole week here is gonna help a lot. Just in this week alone, I'm gonna explain some things. Next week is basically a day where I just make videos. Just in a single week, I'm gonna make videos, make them as best I can, rough it out as much because it's small content, and then after that, that's gonna become the norm of me making 2 videos. And yes, you heard me, 2 videos a week. That's gonna be a lot, knowing from some people who make videos every day or make videos every month or stuff like that. When I mean that I'm making videos twice a week, that's something for you. So here's how the schedule's gonna go. First things first. During the beginning part, roughly around Sunday to Monday, all the way over to Wednesday. So Sunday to Wednesday, that's when I'm gonna be making the first video, more or less. The first start of the video of the week. That's gonna be there. The second half of the week, more basically Thursday to Saturday, which is pretty small, but I can get a lot done, trust me when I say that. That's the second video. I may change it to basically it's just to a video like once a week and stuff like that, but 2 videos in a single week. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing, which means I'm gonna put a lot of time into getting good content. It's not just gonna be VR chat I'll be doing. I'm also gonna be doing other games like War Thunder, Repo, and Gary's Mod if need be. But I don't think Gary's Mod is gonna be kind of a lot. I have other games too that I could technically play, but that's up to suggestion. Um, I have a strong feeling that go tracking. I have a strong feeling that eventually, after I make like a certain amount of videos and I reach a point where I feel like I'm comfortable, I will start streaming on YouTube. I don't know what YouTube streaming options are. I've never done it before, so I hope it goes well. Alright, so that out of the way and everything set, I think it's time to kind of explain myself a little bit. I know this is a strange thing to put. I don't have a script. I'm not going off script. This is just me going as the type of guy I am. Um I'm basically a chaotic I'm a chaotic person. So, if people want to know what I'm like when I'm playing games or talking to them or talking to other people, I am chaotic. That's like an honest point. I'm a chaotic person. You see me swap constantly or just do separate things and kind of break the habits every so often. So, I'm not surprised that in the end, the video is going to be a hodgepodge of just mess from the start to the end and all that stuff. So I'm really not expecting like a lot or the best from this, but I'm more or less wanting the best from people because I want people to see what I do and I want them to understand the concept of if this is bad, then we could change it. If it's good, then we can keep going. I want you to more or less give me certain options to pick. I don't want to pick any option. Like if say, oh yeah, do something that's even better like this, or do something else like that. I'm kind of picky on certain things. But if you want me to go in a certain direction and you want me to stick with that direction, I will kind of try that. Probably make a different video explaining, kind of going into that and trying that out, or just backing out and picking the other one. Yes, that's gonna be one major thing. Doubting the idea that by doing this, I'm causing myself to enter into the YouTube chaotic system. So yeah, that's also gonna mean the fact that I gotta really focus on the concept of what YouTube classifies as good versus what's bad. Trying to understand monetization, the TOS, and really putting the stress on what matters the most. That will kind of help you understand what am I saying? Sorry if I sound a bit off or stuff like that. Yeah, it's just nervousness. Stage fright, more or less. So yeah, that's what I want to do for today. That's all I want to explain. Finishing up this video, and then kind of get into the next thing. Just in this week alone, I'm probably gonna make one video per day if I get the chance to, and weekends are probably gonna be the strangest ones ever. In any case, if you like the idea of me making 2 videos a week, I will absolutely agree. Weekends are probably going to be restricted to taking time to rest and spending the other time making the videos. Then sure, I will absolutely do that. No set schedule to when they're gonna appear or how many I'm gonna make. That's an honest point on my part. If I ever make videos that have like a series base, that's really gonna have to boil down to me like putting in dedication into it. So that's more or less what I'm trying to like place down and really let others understand. So yeah, so the concept that's already happened, and there's probably gonna be another video of me ranting about dumb things. Yeah, a ranting video. That's probably gonna be fun. Will it? Just hearing me rant and you guys explaining like anything else, like your rants and stuff like that, or opinions. The type of fun that anyone would have. So if you enjoyed this, thank you. If you did not, that's kind of understandable. It's an intro, it's a terrible intro, but at the end of the day, it's the people you connect with, it's the fun you have, it's the boredom that you create, but it's everything in between that you enjoy the most. So, thank you for watching. You can subscribe if you like it. You can. I don't know if you can if you could like the video. You could. It's not going to be the greatest, but it's terrible quality. Probably going to stick with it. So, yeah.